Well, good morning. It's Steve. Welcome to episode 1 of the Redneck Wood Shop. Just another day in the life, folks. I'm building a truck camper. Just barely getting a start. We're taking a trip out west this summer. My wife and I and our youngest college-age daughter. And man, I don't know if y'all have priced hotel rooms in places around Yellowstone or Grand Teton or Glacier, or even campgrounds for that matter. The prices are insane. But you know, it's Yellowstone, it's Grand Teton. It's a once or twice in a lifetime kind of a trip, and we've never been there to visit. And so I've been out west, just never to those places. So I'm building a truck camper, and based on my calculations, I won't spend any more to build this thing and outfit it. Now I got to build it light. I got to build it really light, and it's going to be reasonably Spartan and primitive, but I got to build it pretty light just because this is a half-ton truck, Ram 1500, and you know, I drove over the road for a while. I was a lineman for the power company for 13 years. I've driven all kinds of big trucks and towed heavy loads in trailers and laid heavy loads up on trucks and drove trucks with big heavy booms on top. There's one thing I understand, it's weight distribution and highway handling. And just between you and me and the fence post, there ain't no way in 4 shades of Hades that you would get me riding in a truck with some of these god-awful trunk campers I see riding around on these trucks that weigh 3, 4, 5, 6,000 pounds. I don't care what the payload is. This old boy ain't riding in it. I don't like the look of it, and I drove one time, and I don't like the handling. My goal is to keep this camper between 600 and 800 pounds. That'd be 700, right? Somewhere in that range. Gonna build it with, I'm ripping the lumber down, as you can see outside the Redneck Wood Shop here. I'm ripping the lumber down, and I'm doing this just to show, you know, I'm not going to do a step-by-step build process here, folks, but you take a look around you here at the place we live in. I'm sorry, I'm going to turn around halfway, face the sun, and it may get really crappy. Well, there's old Star. Good morning, Star, Maverick, and Roxy. Good morning, Roscoe. This is old Roscoe, the garden. Just a panorama around the Ponderosa here, and as you can tell, there's a lot of works in progress around here, and I'm okay with that. It keeps me busy and out of trouble. But I'm doing this mainly just to show you that, hey, if you ain't got a 4-car garage and outfitted wood shop, you can still build stuff. All you need is just a little bit of know-how and a little bit of willingness to adapt and overcome. I learned that somewhere. Been a while back. But anyway, there's just a, you know, this is another day in the life. We decided to do this, and it ain't like I ain't got nothing to do. There's just a 71 Camaro that needs to be restored. There's other projects in there. Just inside the door sits a table that's going down to Camp James Rudder with the 6th Ranger Training Battalion, where my son is stationed in Destin, Florida. That's going down there in around Easter. We're gonna take that down to him, visit with him and his wife for a day or two. And yeah, so gonna insulate it with foam air. I'm gonna rip it down and frame it with 2x2. It's gonna have a cab over to sleep in, but I got to keep it light. I'm just not jockeying, you know, a top heavy, aggravating, hateful driving truck all the way from here to Yellowstone and back. That's 4,500, 5,000 mile trip from here in western Kakalaki. And no, I'm not interested in that. I am interested, however, in being able to be a little more self-sufficient and be able to travel and enjoy some things and kind of be self-contained, have a place to sleep. You can do it for a lot less money. And I'll probably spend, by the time it's all said and done, as much or maybe a little more than we would spend staying in hotels out there for the 10 days we'll be out there building this and running back and forth and getting stuff and doing all that kind of happy stuff. Yeah, I'll probably do that. But when we get back from Yellowstone, we'll still have a camper with us. The hotel room will still be in Montana, Wyoming, and all them other places we're going to visit. This will come back home with us, Lord willing. So, you know, it's kind of an investment. And we live right in the edge of the North Carolina mountains, South Carolina mountains. We ain't far from the Smokies. We ain't far from Boone and the Northern Appalachians. We like to camp. We like to go places. And this is something we've wanted. And it fits the budget. Hopefully, you know, we can see how, we'll see how it pans out. And, but I'm making a 4x8 floor fort. This is a 6.5 foot bed, and it's gonna extend out over the tailgate, but it's not gonna extend past the tailgate. And I'm not gonna put one of those big honking rooms on the back over the tailgate. That's just gonna be, you know, the tub, and it'll come up and then wing over and then go out. And it'll be wider than the truck, probably about 7 feet wide overall, and have a sleeper up on top there. So anyway, just wanted to show you this. I want to say, hey Maverick, say hey to the nice people. Speak. Well, say hey. Speak. He ain't gonna speak. Anyway, I just wanted to say good morning and just show you another project we got going. I am gonna do this in conjunction with the wishing well as I get the material for it and get it done. But this is February, and I got till late July. That's when but I want to have it done as soon before then as I can, because I'd like to make a test run or two with this thing. I don't really want to build it and strap it down and take off to Yellowstone having never hauled it or used it or anything before, so we can work out a few of the kinks at least. It's going to be simple. It's going to be a, you know, it'll have a little kitchen of some kind in it. Propane stove, not an oven or anything. It'll probably have like a camp potty in it. I'm not going to have any, you know, any sewer hookup or any of that kind of mess. I am planning to put a solar system on it and a battery, so it can be self-contained for dry camping, and some water storage and some, you know, a little bit of gray water storage. We'll see what fits and how it comes out in the weight scheme of things. But anyway, I got to get back at it. Just want to stop and say hello. And y'all have a great day. It is a beautiful, beautiful mid-February day. Look at that Carolina blue sky. Ain't that something? It's gorgeous around here. Now, the downside of it is, and I'm going to zoom in, you probably can't see it. Yeah, maybe you can. The maple trees are starting to bloom, and it's a long way from the end of winter. So, we'll see what happens. And no, just so you wonder, I don't leave all these tools and this junk sitting out all the time. It goes in the shed, so, you know, people come down my driveway. I mean, they know it's a redneck hole, but, you know, it doesn't look too bad rednecky. There she is, the queen of the ducks. There comes her king. And he keeps chasing off the evil bachelor. A duck's life. Y'all folks have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.